Hey, what's up the people of YouTube? The Flying Witcher Brothers here. As you can see, an Aromage deck profile. A deck that you don't really see. It's a deck that's based on cards having continuous effects. And you having more life points than your opponents. Um, the deck is still in the early stage, you know. I guess I could say it's still in the first stage. So the deck is going to evolve a lot throughout the format, moving on to the November 17th, I believe, format. So yeah, the deck is going to evolve a lot. Still in the first stage, like I was saying. We're open to suggestions. We're open to comments. Good or bad, just let us know. We really want to make the deck good because there are not many Aromage decks out there. So we really want to improve this deck. This is the first stage, and I'm going to introduce to you guys our Aromage deck. So let's go ahead and get started with the profile. First, 3 Jasmines. She has 100 attack, 1900 defense. She lets you draw a card, and she lets you normal summon another plant monster. Really good, you know. Just make sure that you have her in defense because she only has 100 attack, so you can lone fire into it easily. Really, really good card. You have to play 3 of them, in my opinion. But in my opinion, you don't need to play 3 of these. And 2 is fine as of right now. Obviously, it might change in the future. The reason why we only play 2 is because you just don't want to go into multiple of them. You know, especially in the opening game, you don't want to go into 2 of them. And, you know, this deck pretty much searches for everything anyway, so 2 is fine. 2 is a good number. All she does is puts a monster in defense. And when they attack, you know, your opponent can activate effects until the end of the battle step. So really, really decent effect. Decent stats too. Good monster. Next, 2 Aromage Kanagas. She's okay, you know, not as good as Rosemary or Jasmine, but she is an Aromage, that's why we're playing it. And Aromage counts are really, really low. So I feel like you kind of have to play it all. All she does is just bounces a spell trap back to the hand. So, yeah, as you can see, her stats are not all that great too. She's at level 3, so you can't really, like, exceed with it with Rosemary, so. Again, she's decent. She's only there, to be honest, is because Aromages have, like, no monsters, so. But they do have this guy, Bergamot. He could gain 1,000 attack and defense, and he does piercing damage. Really good monster. He could go up to 3,900 with the field spell out. Really, really good monster. I guess you could say he's their boss monster. He could get really, really big, and with like Rosemary out, you know, this guy could just keep attacking without having to fear Mirror Force. So, really, really good, really, really good guy. All right, let's move on to the other plants. 3 Lone Fire Blossoms, obviously. Plant deck, Lone Fire Blossoms. Really good with Soul Charge. Self-explanatory. Plant deck, so we're playing Giga Plant right now. It's been working out alright, you know. Again, with Lone Fire, it's not a problem. Bring out this guy with Soul Charge too. Really, really good. And let's move on to the non-plants. 2 Jurgatos. This deck does struggle against monsters with a lot of attack. And, you know, Jurgato gets that solved. You know, give your Rosemary 1,000 attack, and you get 1,000 life points. Really good. Jurgato all around is a really, really awesome card, so 2's fine. And 2 Maxi for draw power. Really good for the clown format, because you could like +3 off of instant fusion, so really, really good. Alright, that's it for the monster. You know, really low monster count. Let's move on to the spells. And we're starting off with the field spell. Really good field spell. One of the best besides Kozmo Town. It lets you gain 500 life points for no reason. And your Aromage monster gains 500 attack and defense. And when your Aromage monster gets destroyed, sent to the graveyard, you gain 1,000 life points. Awesome field spell. And one Mark of the Rose. Again, first stage, so we're playing Mark of the Rose. It's been working out fine. We haven't really tested out too much because it's at 1, so you don't really draw it. However, when it works, it works. It's really good. And since you're playing like a crap load of continuous traps, 3 magic planners. Send a trap to the grave, draw 2. Really good. Self-explanatory. And 2 dualities. Now, people are just starting to play 2 now because you don't want to join into multiple of them, and it happens a lot. You don't want to join into 2 dualities because it sucks. But 2's fine. You barely special summon only when you go into Lone Fire, so 2 is fine. 1 Soul Charge, really good for the deck. We all know what Soul Charge does. Good for Lone Fire. Lone Fire, good for like pretty much everything. It's a good card all around. 1 Regeki staple. Let's move on to the traps. 2 Human Winds. Pay 1,000, search for an Aromage card or monster. Awesome trap card. We only play 2 right now, but we could possibly bump it up to 3. In the upcoming format. It's a good card. You just don't really want to, again, draw into multiple of them because you could use it, or you can only use the effect once per turn. So 1's fine, or 2's fine. 2 Dry Winds. Really, really complicated card. You pay 3,000 life points, and then you could destroy like a monster up to 3,000 attack or something like that. Really, really a complicated card, but it works with the deck because you always have more life points than your opponent. So, 2 Dry Winds. 2 lose a turn, continue trap, magic planner, and you almost never special summon, so lose a turn. It's good to counter against the current meta right now. And it's still in the testing stage, but 1 skill drain. It hurts your opponent more than it hurts you, so skill drain. You could, and if you don't want it anymore, you could just magic planner it. So, 1 Phoenix Chain, staple, I guess. Emptiness, staple. Mere Force for mass destruction because this deck does struggle if you don't have mass destruction. So, Mere Force, awesome in this deck. Magic Cylinder. Destroy your opponent monster. Both of you guys take life points, but you don't mind taking life points because you're always going to have more life points than your opponent. Really good. Same reason why you play Magic Cylinder. Just to burn your opponent. And that concludes the deck profile, guys. Again, it's still in the testing stage. If you guys have any suggestions or anything, just leave it down below in the comments because we're open to them. I would just like to thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys later.